Good morning, warrior family, and happy Monday to you all. My prayers go out to each and every one of you, our nation, to your families, to your friends, and to your children. This week, we are talking about getting our spirit back. So, if you haven't listened to my previous devotionals, please go back and tune in because just last week, we were indulging into mid-faith crisis. So I know that it has been heavy upon us all on what is going on in the world today. So this week, we're going to dive into getting our spirit back. And I'm going to start this off by day one on saying, name your enemy. That is the first step in getting your spirit back. In the book of Judges 6:1 says, the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord. That's a bit hard to relate to. But many of us look at our own lives and don't think that we're doing anything evil. But doing evil in the eyes of the Lord in this context has to do with forgetting not only God, but the path that He laid out for us to live. Our ultimate purpose is to make God's name great and establish His love, His grace, His rule, His authority, and His kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. Now let's dive just a little bit more deeper. God is about to break the cycle for them. Now, we have a lot in common with the Israelites in that way. But for Judges tells us that for 7 years, he gave them into the hands of the Midianites. And you can read this in book of Judges 6:1. The Israelites had to hide in caves to escape their enemies, to feed themselves. They planted their crops in secret, but the Midianites still stole their harvest. Like the Israelites are struggling to find their way back, are you struggling to find your way back to life? How many years or months has it been since you've not had freedom of movement in your mind, your words, or your purpose? How long has it been since you harvested what you planted? Let's go a half step further. Who are your Midianites? Perhaps your own self-talk, your family members, your friend circle, or your coworkers. Judges 6:6 tells us that the Midians so impoverished the Israelites that they cried out to the Lord for help. Take some time now and ask the Lord for help. It doesn't have to be eloquent. Just like a child speaking into their mom and dad, let your loving Father know you want help. The God of the Israelites is your God today, and by the grace of God, you're going to get your spirit back. You're going to get your fight back. You're going to break the cycle you're in. All of that is going to happen through turning to God for help. Philippians 1:6 reminds us, he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. We're not aiming for a temporary reprieve. We're after breakthrough. So ask yourself, what is it that has been crushing your spirit? How has this affected your life? And are you ready to get your spirit back? Have a blessed day, family. May this word be edifying to your mind, your heart, and your soul. Love you all.